What's up? What's up? What's up? We back with another episode of Rapping R&B with Ray. We got my boy Love, Hate, Kobe, and Luke produced it. Y'all, it's just like that, multifaceted. In the stew with me. Gonna let the people know who you is, how they feeling today, all that good stuff.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Love Hate Kobe. Luke produced it. Yeah, man, we here. We here. We live. This what it is. This it. This what's going on. We popping.
All right, baby, man. So you said Love, Hate, Kobe.
Yeah.
Don't break that one down, bro. That got a story behind it. I just know that much.
Love Hate Kobe, man. I got the name. I just really I'm a creative type of person. Once you get to really know me, I like to put meanings behind different things. So where I came up with Love Hate Kobe was people gonna love you and people gonna hate you. Um and I embrace every fashion of it, everything about it. People gonna love it and people gonna hate what you do. So that's really that simple. Why I named myself that.
Okay. And then why did you decide to separate your artist name from your producer name?
I separated because I don't wanna I don't wanna get it too in the same category in the same boat because they're two different people. It's two different lanes, even though it's still in music, even though all of it stirred up in music. But Luke produced it is it's just me as a producer and a mixing and mastering guy that I make beats and everything like that. So far as that, and I named it Luke. Produced it because I'm a big Star Wars fan, man. I like Luke, and once you like hear the tag, my producer tag, you'll hear it and you'll be like, yeah, that's from Star Wars. But yeah, I actually love Star Wars, and I want to name it that because I feel like it was just something different because nobody has never ever came up with something like that before. And yeah, man, that's the reason why I named it that.
Okay, that's solid, man. So let's dabble in the love hate Kobe real quick, briefly, and then we gonna deal mostly with
Okay,
Luke. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
So, and in the Kobe side with the rap, man. So, what type of rap do you look to put out, and why did you choose that lane?
Um, I put out a lot of good material. I put out like my type of lane I like to put out is it's very melodic. I like to, even though I can't sing, I try to sing. Thank God for auto tune. But I'm a type of person like I like to like tell a story of like what happened and how it happened, and I can rap on all different types of levels, man. Like I just it's just kind of easy for me. Um but music has always been in my roots for a great long time, and I guess that's why I'm just gifted at that type of talent. Rap probably came so far down the line, but producing it came kind of early. But yeah, man, the art for us, me making art and music and just rapping and this, that, and that, man. My type of lane is just different from everybody else's. I try to everything I try to do, I try to put in the perspective where it's not the same as everybody else. I don't want to put my stuff, and that's even with um Cash the artist. I don't like to have him when I'm recording him or making beats for him. I don't want him to sound like such and such and such and such. I like to have him in his own lane. So for as myself, even if I rap, you know what I'm saying, it's the same thing. So yeah.
Okay. So when you rap, do you record yourself and engineer it
Yeah.
yourself?
I record myself and engineer myself, yeah.
Okay, so tell me like what that's taught you as a how has that made you a better engineer by recording yourself?
Oh Lord. Um Man, it's been a process. Like that's how I all first started. Just like practicing recording myself. Um, I was not good at mixing and mastering. I was not good at all, and it came a long way. A very, very came a long way, and I actually, now I actually got to where I actually want it, and how I actually want it to sound, and how I actually want, how this type of sound I want. Um, but it took years in the making of actually like how to study this and study that. And plus, shout out to my dad. He taught me a lot of things at an early age, like of producing and mixing and mastering and different things of that nature. Like, if it wasn't for him, it probably wouldn't be no music for me. I'm gonna just be honest. Like, it's just facts. But I say, like, yes, it for as me as an artist, and I'm not gonna put out no bull crap. I'm not, especially the quality. I can't do that. It's just not me. It's not. I would rather put it on the shelf or just not delete it or something than put it out and it sound horrible. I can't do it. I don't care if the lyrics is there, and the quality got to be there.
It
It has
gotta
to be
be
there.
sonically pleasing.
Right. Exactly.
Okay. Oh, that's fire, man. So when you go into making your beats, man, what system do you use?
I use FL and Logic. I
Okay.
use FL and Logic. I mainly I've been using FL. I've been using FL since I've been using FL since 2014, 13,
Okay.
around there, around there.
Right on.
Yeah.
So how do you know when you finish with a beat? There's so many
You
different
never
elements
know.
you can add
You
and
never
take
know.
away, and
You never know. You never know when you finish with a beat, because you can listen to the beat all day and you still not satisfied with it, and then you can just stop listening to the beat. You stop, go to the store, get a drink, get a bag of chips, and then you steady playing the beat in your head and like, oh, okay, it need this to it, it need that to it, it need this to it. But you don't want to over cook the beat, you know what I'm saying? But you want to make sure it sound the way how you want it, you know what I'm saying? But in my opinion, it's really no I can spend hours on the beat and I can spend minutes on the beat, but it just really depends on how you want it and how your creative mind allow it to have with the beat. Because everybody has their own taste. Different producers have their own taste of what they like, man. And I like to be diverse and be different from, like I said earlier, like to be different from others. I like to take that risk of like, man, it sound crazy, but it sound good. I liked it.
okay. So what's something that you do to? Is it more so finding different sounds or different placements of where those sounds go that people generally use?
Well, um, I would say it's different sounds. I know in the music game right now, if I know nobody's not using um a certain hi hat or a certain snare in the beat, I'll probably bring that back, like from the 80s or from the 90s. You know what I'm saying? I will probably bring that back or something, and be like, man, I ain't heard that in a long time. You know what I'm saying? So I will probably like do something like that and probably mix it up with a new a type of 808
Mm-hmm.
that's in today's time with an old snare and stuff like that. I
You
like
ain't
to
even mix and
mix it
blend.
up. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably
Pull a
do
picture.
some crazy stuff like that. I don't know. I just my mind be racing through beats and how I want it. I just like to. It's like a gumbo. I like to just put everything in a pot and just stir it up and serve
Okay.
it.
Nah, that's solid, man. Everybody loves some good gumbo. So
Yeah.
how do you go about? I know you said you work in the with artists and producing beats, but if you're producing your own beats, how do you go about sending them out or distributing them to like artists that can possibly get on them?
Well, I don't really. So me as a producer, I'm really an inside house type of guy. I haven't really put and push myself out there to different artists, and I only work with one artist and cash the artist, only two artists so far with different beats. Um, and those artists are cast artists and BTKT. Shout out to BTKT. That's my little brother. Um, but I only push myself to those artists because I trust those artists, because I know they're gonna get the job done of what I'm looking for. And there's no offense to other different artists that's out there that also has that talent. It's just that I'm very, very comfortable. It's kind of like Metro Boomin. You know what I'm saying? When he have a artist in there, he don't just he don't just tell who he want on the beat. He just vibe with the chemistry of those artists, and he knows that he can get on that track. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like that with me. I would most definitely love to collab with different other artists. Of course, but it just depends on your mind space with music. Like I gotta be wirely connect. We gotta be wirely connected to actually like do something. Like that's just how I roll. You know, I mean, that's with anybody who's big in the industry as well. It can be Lil Baby, it can be Leon Thomas, it can be anybody. You know, it can be anybody from R&B, it can be anybody from hip hop. But I gotta have that chemistry with you to order to make something because I don't know what everybody's mindset is in music. You know what I'm saying? Some people like to just make music because they want to make money. And nothing wrong with that. But me, I like to do it for, you know what I'm saying? This is my passion. This is what I like to do. This something I've been staying up 5 hours or all night making a beat and you only want to do it because of, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like that with me, you know.
Now I feel that, and that makes sense. How you say being an in-house producer, that makes sense to me because it's a passion that's there that's directly connected to the song that's being produced of.
Exactly.
Like if
Exactly.
I'm vibing with you in the studio and I'm like, all right, I can kind of catch the energy, or I
Mm-hmm.
might hit this and see you jump, and was like, all right, we
Right,
gonna we
right,
gonna put
right,
that in
right.
there, opposed to just being up cooking up 100 beats and be
Mm-hmm.
like, all right, somebody get on one of these.
Right,
I
right.
feel that, man. That's definitely how you say passion and energy put towards it.
Exactly.
I need you
Exactly.
to be able to. When you get it, I need you to like it. I need you
Exactly.
so because I rock with it, so I need you to be rocking with
Right.
it too,
Right.
so we can go and get this done the way we need it done. I think that makes sense, man. So, um, how would you go about somebody? I hate to say proven, but how would somebody approach this? How would you decide if somebody would be cool to make a beat for or with for
Okay.
they as an artist?
Okay. Yeah. It just like I said, start with that type of chemistry. Like I know it can be like 5, 10, 5, 10 people in a room or something like that. And it all has to start out with a conversation because I'm the producer, I'm the engineer, I'm mixing mastering his vocals. Well, will somebody else come in and say, um, man, I like what you're doing, this, that, and that. I'm a rapper too. Listen to what I got going on, this and that. And you know what I'm saying? I may give him a chance. I may give him, you know what I'm saying, this, that, and that. But at the same time, I still want to know that person. I still want to, you know what I'm saying, let's talk about out something that's outside of music.
Mm,
And not only that, let's talk about what is it why are you in here? Why are you I like to know the why of things. So I want to know why are you with him? Why are you doing music? Why are you doing this? Are you doing this because you're trying to blow up? Or you doing this because you want money? Or you doing this because you just love music? What are you doing this for? And with that being said, I have to go about that. I have to base my energy off that. If I know you just want to do this for the money, then I know we not gonna click. I
mm,
know we not gonna be here. So that's something I have to have. That's something you have to pay attention to, especially with people. And you can tell when a person is like doing something because of this or doing something because of that, because the energy gonna be off. Because your energy is based off you want to do this because you know this is something you meant to do. This is something you've been waking up, thought about. This is something you had a passion for. This is something you know what I'm saying? This is something you kind of dreamed about, you know. So those things right there inside of you, those things is like that's how you know your energy and know somebody else's energy. And you know their energy is not attracted to your energy. So how what you trying to do? So and also, man, and I say this also a lot too. Looks can be deceiving, man. You never know who has talent. I'm gonna say that to everybody who's watching this. Like, looks can be deceiving. You never know what people talents is, and it don't even have to be just rap or it don't have to be just rap or R&B, man. The people you never ever know, they can rap, sing, make beats, mix, master, be doggone. They can set up a whole tour for you. They know some people that know some people that know some people. So that's just something that's off topic. Like you just got to be very, very thankful for the tools that's being around you because everybody is in their own way. Everybody is in their own field. Everybody is in their own lane. But with that being said, you also have to um be with those people that's actually trying to help you. And like I said, looks can be deceiving, man.
Man, I don't think that was off topic. I feel like you hit some great points. One, don't play with my craft that I love.
Exactly,
You know,
exactly, exactly.
as Keon say, don't come in this room bullshit. So no, I feel that, and that definitely could throw the aura of a room off. It's like
Yeah,
you coming in here like playing with something that's artistry
exactly,
and thinking it's a
exactly,
game and joke, and like
exactly,
that ain't. I get you on that,
exactly.
and also in everything not what it looks like. You know, there's some people that can sing, some people that got a pen,
Right,
somebody
right,
might be able to make beats. If you look at some of the producers that's made it,
right,
you know, in
right,
their person, you
right,
with some of the people you'll walk right past and be
right.
like, bro, he ain't know nothing about no hip hop. That man don't know what he doing. I mean, and he's some of the largest people in the game. So,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know, you
yeah,
definitely
yeah.
can't judge the book by its cover. You never know who people know.
Yep,
Um, you know, what relationship, what connection can be had.
yep.
But one thing you probably it's gonna be hard to lose at if you surround yourself in a room full of people that's passionate about the craft that y'all working on.
Right,
And I feel like that's a great way to avoid wasting time.
right.
If the artist is passionate, the producer is passionate, engineer passionate, the manager passionate, um, the person trying to handle the marketing passionate, the
Exactly,
videographer's passionate.
exactly,
Y'all ain't really got no choice but to win.
exactly.
You know, whether
Yeah.
that's winning $100 million, $1 million, or $100,
Right.
whatever y'all gonna come out, y'all gonna come out on the
And
positive side.
that's why I say about that's why I said earlier, like, man, I look at it like this. Like, the money gonna come regardless. If you know you surrounding yourself with the right people, and you doing this just out of the you just doing this out your heart, you doing this like this the passion you want to do, this something you always want to do, it's gonna eventually happen for you. You know what I'm saying? The right way how you want it for it. Now if it don't go the right way, it's a lesson learned. It's you know what I'm saying, we all young, we all gonna make mistakes, and we all gonna keep it going, you know what I'm saying? And take it up, take it to the chin. So I look at it like this. Like is gonna have everybody's gonna have a different type of passion in what they in. And everybody's passion, it don't even have to be music. I would say just go for it. Like whatever you going at, like I know a lot of people right now, man, that's like they're just doing it just because, you know what I'm saying? And you could tell, sometimes you could tell like artists like now. All right. Like, no offense to the big artists and the people that hit mainstream and this and that. But like you could tell their music is declining because it's not only they don't have nothing to talk about, it's because they're not passionate about it no more. And you could tell probably the engineers and the producers passionate about it because they finally get to work with this hit artist. But the artist is not passionate about it no more because he done fell out of love with hip hop or R&B. And why? Because his heart or her heart was probably not in the place of it in the beginning. Some people like to just get on just to get on. And that's why I say like people craft can be shifted in a matter of time for the good or for the bad. And you have to understand, like with different artists, you never know what these artists are going through. It's personal and business and this, that, and that, different things going on. I understand that. But if you know that your passion is for music, you gotta rekindle and find that passion back, man. Because you gotta think about it. All right, if I'm going out to Texas Longhorns or going to this million dollar restaurant, and they A1. You know they food top tier. You know they food is torch. You know they food is good. You know, and they give you some BS. It's the same way with an artist, man. Like you be
Dang, that's
disappointed
an
and you be
analogy.
disappointed on what they giving you, but it's like they potential, and you like disappointed because something ain't right. Like like this ain't them. It's their passion, man. Like it can be anything that can take their passion away from them. It can be the label. It can be the girl, they boyfriend, they whoever. It can be whoever to take their passion away from them. And I want to say this to everybody who's watching this, whoever that's an artist, man. Like keep going. Don't let nobody take your passion, your craft. especially if you was born to do this. If you know you was meant to do this, don't take it for granted, and don't take it, producers too, don't take it for granted. Like, keep going. It's gonna eventually happen. Don't do it out of the love of money. Money is the rule of all evil, man. And I'm not trying to be biblical or anything like that, but I'm just being real. Like, everybody have their own niche of what they like to do. And what I mean by that, everybody wants to do what they wants to do, but everybody don't even have the chance to do that because something else is blocking that. But what if I was to say that you can actually do what you want to do? What if people or whoever like it or not, man?
Mm-hmm.
But just don't lose that. I don't want you to lose that. Don't lose that because people can get lost in the sauce.
No, for sure. I mean, you hitting points over there, man. For sure. Doing stuff. Well, chasing money, and losing stuff that you love is definitely a thing. If you
Right.
got a passion for something, it's like how you like wanting to work with people with passion. But if somebody came to you and was like, "Hey, man, I got this check, and you're gonna be working in these rooms," and you like, "Well, shoot, bet," but you get in them rooms and it ain't people that's passionate about it.
Hmm.
You know, the artist ain't even write the lyrics. The artist walking in the room reading off the notepad that they just got handed. They only been in here for 20 minutes and they even read through their little verse and they
Right, right,
ready to
right.
go and let the engineer do what he need to do.
Right,
But now you in that space and you like, I don't even really like producing and engineering no more for
right,
real
right,
because
right.
everything around here fake. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no passion.
But
It's
that just
like,
means you need to separate yourself from that artist and go somewhere else that's somebody that's hungry and that's willing to work. You know what I'm
mm-hmm.
saying? Because I believe that's a Tupac on every corner. I believe that's somebody that's really ready to go get it. Whether they on their last dollar or they on their million dollar deal. It don't matter what it is. You just gotta separate from whoever that's this is not on what you own. And people just gotta realize that, man.
Nah, facts, man. Well, you done dropped hella gems. So if you ain't got nothing else to leave the people with, if you do, go ahead. If
Well,
not, let people know your socials where they can follow you at. If they wanted to have an opportunity to be in the room and get a song produced with you,
okay,
engineer with you, all that good stuff, how they can find you and connect with
okay. I want to leave out by saying, a wise man can play a fool, but a fool can't play wise. And y'all just gotta be smart with different things that y'all want to do. Don't let nobody, take you for granted. Don't let nobody put something in your ear that you meant to do something. You know what I'm saying? Don't just, like, stop letting that happen. Also, I want to say, shout out to BTK Tig. I love that little boy. It's my little brother. He a talented artist, very talented artist. I work with him as well. Um, and check out his music as well. For the people that love me and hate me at the same time, I appreciate it.
you. There you go.
And take everything what I said on this platform, um the right way. Don't use it to destroy anybody, because you never know what people go through on a day-to-day basis, and that's with anybody, man. And also, whoever want to work with me that's actually passionate and actually have a craft, hit me up. Luke produced it. That's on Instagram, and I have a YouTube called Luke Produced It as well. Some of my beats is on there. Um, and if you just want to personally contact me, love hate Kobe, no underscores, no dots, no nothing, just love hate Kobe. Um,
Spell Kobe.
Kobe, like Bryant, just like Bryant.
There
My
you go.
mama named me after the Bryant. And shout out to my dad and my mom, my parent, both of my parents, my family. Shout out to everybody, my parents and my grateful, loving mother. Shout out to my pops. He the one um showed me the ropes of music in general. Shout out to my brother Zeke. He's still doing this music thing, and I'm trying to see what else to say.
Nah, you good, man.
uh Man, it's just a blessing to be here. It's a blessing to you just having me on your platform, man. I really appreciate it. Shout out to Cash the artist as well. Forgot to leave my boy out. Uh, Shout out to him. We're gonna make some beautiful, beautiful, timeless music in R&B, in the R&B world. We most definitely bringing R&B back. And forgot to tell you guys that yes, The everything, the cover art, man, the beats, the mixing, the mastering, the
one-stop shop, y'all.
the one stop. I'm doing everything, like doing the videos, the everything, music videos, everything. I do everything. So
as long as you passionate, man, you
as
can
long as you
pull up,
passionate,
get your song recorded, your cover art made, your video shot, your live video shot, all in your session. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And go home with your complete package.
Exactly.
You can't lose.
You can't lose.
And then call me so we can get some people to listen to
it. But that's all I gotta say, man. Appreciate it. Thank you guys for putting me on this platform, man. Love A Kobe, Luke produced it. That's it.
For sure. Just like that, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Go listen to the beats, tap in with them, and we out.
That was a good one, man. Appreciate it.